Good morning and welcome back to Alma, Missouri, me, Adam. So, in between episodes and carrying on from last episode, I cut this field, windrowed it, and then used a special header on it. I've done the same with this one. So, the big fields are done. It just needs baling. This one should be done as well. It just needs baling. I've currently got my windrow going around it, just tidying it up for me. In this episode, I thought I'd do this little field by myself, just for something different. I'm going to turn it off just there though, just so I'm going to go on the outside one first. Yeah, so I thought I'd do this one by myself today. And see how we go. So, the next job to do after harvesting all this wheat, is it wheat? Is it this wheat? I need to sell some chickens because I've maxed out a pen. And although that's a good thing, it's getting to the point where I won't be able to put them into the shop to turn them into human food. We call it that. Into the butchery, so I need to get that done as well. And there's a lot to do. There's so many bales that I need to pick up. I'm definitely not going to need any straw. Yes, so I'll just run you down to what I've got so far. Wheat wise, I've got 972,000 without this field. That's all combined though, so that's including the other farm. But once I've harvested this field, we should be able to see what I've got in both storages. Because if you remember, I stored one load at the train yard and then this one as well in the main silo of the farm, which is just over there. We're flying through this right now, so that's good. That lane's done. Right, turn around. Let's activate that one again. I can see everything up on the screen up there. Now normally you wouldn't be going 75 kilometers an hour or miles an hour, whichever it is. But it helps to get things done. The next job will be to use the harvester. Now part of me wishes that I'd just spec the Colossus a bit higher to get the bigger tank, but only to do this job. If it was just a normal wheat like I'd done on the other farm, it'd be fine. It's just that this takes such a long time to harvest with that tiny header that it can be quite the pain. So those two other fields that I've done, they took me a very long time. Yeah, I don't want to know how many hours they took, but it was a lot because I'd done the harvesting with the combine myself. Just to make sure I collected it all. I still use the guided steering, of course, but to make things less complicated because of the AI, that's what I've done. Now, the only reason I'm doing this really is just to see what sort of yield I get afterwards, because I should be getting a 25% increase doing it this way, swapping it, then harvesting it. Got that bit. Yeah, so 25% increase in yield is pretty good. So that's gonna be a lot when you're considering how many fields I've done and the acreage. I mean, you're even going to get an increase on the straw, which is insane to start with because you get a lot of straw normally. So I'm going to be definitely filling up a couple of barns here easily with straw. Now I've got, what have I got in terms of hay? 172,000, I need more of that, obviously. Straw, I've got 1.2 million already. I think that one is from these bales over here that I've already baled. So I might have to sell them because I might not have anywhere to put them. which isn't an issue. I mean, I'm going to need the money regardless. But it's just a nice, well, if it is an issue, it's a nice issue to have. So, I mean, I've never had so many bales. It's definitely the biggest wheat harvest I've done playing Farming Simulator. So yeah, there's a lot to this going on at the moment. But once I get it all harvested, I won't be doing a straw crop. I'm going to probably do something nice and easy like canola. Something low yielding, but quite a nice price. It's probably not the most profitable, but in terms of ease of harvesting, it'll be super good. Right, I nearly run into my truck there. I'm still going to run into it now, aren't I? Yep. Okay. Stop. Lower. Press that button and off we go. And we are done. I've just got one tiny bit at the other end of the field to swath and I'm done. So if I'm baling all this and I can fill up the barn at this farm, buy the cows with all the straw in it, I won't need to do straw products for a while. The only reason I really like to do this, a field of wheat or something that has straw, like a grain crop, is basically feed the chickens. There you go, job done. I'm just going to put this up here for now. Somewhere that'll do. Put the parking brake on. We're good to go. Right, so let's run down to this combine. Let me just... Yeah, I got my truck here. And I need to check on that. What was that about? Have we got a blockage? Yeah. That makes sense now. Right, so let's jump back to that. Jump out, press that, so disable that. Right, so we'll be doing this manually. But first, I need to back it up a bit. Somewhere that would do. And off we go. Now I'm going to speed her up. Now we're on a 50,000 litre capacity tank, so I don't know how well this is going to go, but I'm hoping quite well be what I'm after. Right, so that's one. It's 10,000 already. Just going to move it over a bit because these lines do not match. They still don't match, so we'll be doing this by eyeball. Which might make it a bit quicker, to be fair, if I can do it all by hand and not stop as much. That would be nice. Keep going. Right, so that's that done. Now, let's spin around and do some lines. This shouldn't actually be too bad. I'm 50% now, and I've already done a headlands. If I can do all the biogas side rows, like that way, without too much of a drama filling up, I should be good. I just don't want to miss a row because the old colourblind issue might come into effect. Well, hopefully it doesn't, but as long as I can get all the rows, I'll be happy. Now luckily, because my graphics card is improved, I can see the tracks to a degree, but at the end of the rows I can work out where I've been, so that's pretty good. If I can get to the end of this one, I will be happy. Yes, I can. Beautiful. Right, so what I'll do now is I'll just lift up the header, pull the auger pipe out. I'll go load up this truck. Right, and then while I do that, I'll work out where it's going. Is it going to go to where I want it to? So we're on field 3. It's going to grain silo. We'll do 3. We'll see how it goes. Right, so he's on, ready to go. Let's load her up. This does not take too long to do as well, so that's really good. So that looks like one to do, and that looks like one that's done. And if by magic this row actually lines up, so that's even more helpful. So now I'm going to work towards the farm. And I know if I miss anything, because when I come to bale it, it won't like it. It'll just leave it on the floor. So I'll have to keep this around just in case. But we are absolutely flying right now, which is awesome. Ah. Okay, what happened just there? Oh, because I started at the top here. That makes so much more sense now. Right, okay. That's good. Panic over. I thought I'd have to do the whole thing again there. All done. Right, now I've lost where I'm going. I might have missed a row there. I'll turn around and go back that way just to try that row. Or do I just try and eyeball it? That's done. That's done. That's not done because it's got the big head kernels. Okay. We're on the right track. We are definitely going in the right direction now, so that's good. So we'll head back down this road, which I've just done, and then we'll go empty out into the truck, and hopefully the truck will disappear and come back. It's very hard to use an extremely long pipe with an extremely short header. Right, he's off. Good. Now. Ah, that'll be why. So I just trying to work out why I couldn't turn the mouse. It's just gone flat. And we're back with the mouse working again. I get a bit worried when it does that because it can be a disaster sometimes. I'm going to say it's this one. Just go for it. Yep, that worked. Yeah, so I have had bugs in the past where the mouse had stopped working, like, or the mouse was actually working but the game bugged out and it wouldn't go left or right or whatever. You couldn't use the mouse. It's almost like I clicked in the mouse to use the UI for the auto drive, etc. But it wasn't. So I've had that bug before, so luckily it wasn't that. It just needed to have a bit of a charge up, which is not surprising really. Oh, I made it. I didn't think I would. Right, so I'm gonna park down here. I can't do anything else just yet. My trucks are on the way. Should we get some extreme baling done? There's definitely lots going on here today. Now I found the baling I have to do myself because the AI don't want to do it. It's just easier for me to do it. Right, so we are churning out these bales rapid. So over the other side we've done 77 bales. So I'm gonna clear that. And I got a bit of wheat there. I'm not going to worry about that. I thought about it when I left it. At the end of the day, there's no point. I'll just leave it. I'll put it back in the ground as fertilizer. The truck is on the way back. I can see it in the distance, which is awesome because I couldn't do that before. So I've got such a big field of view now where stuff just loads in better. It's awesome. Right, so I'll just do this little bit here. It's not going to hurt because I've done everything on this side of the field yet now. Looks like the truck's back, so I'll just whiz along here, collect this little bit. Leave that there. How far off are we? We're going to be quite a bit. That's not too bad. I do like the unload speed of the Colossus. So good. Right, so... try this one. No. Then it'll be the next one. Maybe. No, well it's definitely the next one then. Because I'm there or thereabouts. Right, here we go. That looks like it. Yes, now we're working well. I should, hypothetically, get everything now into this one load. Like, I shouldn't need to unload twice with this combine. Because we're right at the end of the field now. So what's going to happen next episode? Well, hopefully I can have all these bales all done, so they just need to be collected and loaded. But maybe that. I'd have to have a look to see what the planting calendar's like. See what I can plant next. Apart from that, I don't know. Chickens have definitely got to go. Now, I could do them this episode, to be fair. It shouldn't take me too long. I'll just run down and do that. We're all done with this. So we'll go dump all of this into the truck, and we're going to have a bit extra here. I can just see it, so we might have to do 2 lots, which is going to be a bit of a pain. Although, no, yeah, I've still got 22,000. Right, so we'll let him do that. Now, I don't know what trailers I've got. I did have a flatbed one, but I might have got rid of it because I'm quite good at that. Let's have a nosy of what I got. It won't be a semi. Then I got that bale trailer at the moment. That's not what I'm after. Right, okay. So let's scroll down to animals. So I need one for chickens. Apparently I've got one for chickens, which is just there. Right, okay. So give me a tractor. Right, so let's go pick this trailer up, which is just here. Right, now we need to work out how many chickens we need to get rid of. There's a lot in this pen. I might be at the wrong side here. Yeah. That was a good bit of reversing and driving right there, but it was wasted. So let's go back up to this one. No, I can't do that one. Right, so I've got 188 new ones. Let me do it this way. Chickens. So I can get rid of 14 month ones. Let's have them out of there. Move to trailer. Yes. Thank you. I need... No. How many can that trailer hold? 110. Is there 10 that I can take out? I'll take 10 of them if I can. There you go. Right, so we're full there. Let's race down and take these. And that'll clear them up. I need to get rid of a load more, to be fair. But we got that many different ages in the pen. It's quite hard at the moment. I'll shut that window. Let's drive up here. It's just starting to rain as well. Let's back her up. Of them, move to the shop. 100 of them, move to the shop. Job done. So chickens can go in there between 6 and 24 months. So if I go over to this now, one chicken will give me 35 chicken fillets. Now, I just want to point out that is not realistic. Yeah, 2 per chicken in real life. But that's how it's set up. So, yeah. So I'm going to leave that there. Turn that off. This is finished, I hope. Yep. And we're all set, ready to rock and roll again. I'll just unload this. Then I can fold her up. There you go. This one can go to next part. Job done. And I'll drive this one back up to the farm once I remove that. No, don't be stupid. Thank you. Yeah, so I'll just park this back up to the farm. Job done, and I'll leave the episode there. And then it's just all about baling. I'll leave this here because it's going to need a clean. Right, so yeah, we have currently, and I say currently, 877,953 in there. That's without the trailer that's coming. I've got 150,000 litres of wheat in here as well. So everything's been harvested now. In the silo, down here, we have 213,000 litres off this field, and just this field. So all these bales will be going on here, and depending on that, maybe in here as well. We'll see. But on that note, I'm going to leave the episode there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.